Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into an entire booster box of Modern Horizons for patrons and the channel. So it has been ages since we've gotten into this. I'm going to say probably about a year or so when we opened one of every Masters pack. So I like to also do the Modern Horizons sets, because I figure those are like spiritual successors to the Modern Masters. Alright, so interesting box design here. I noticed Urza hiding at the back there. Discover greatness. Alright, so these things are fun. Fun for display. You can go like this or all sorts of stuff. Alright, so today's patrons, we have Puddin', Peter Sorensen, and Ultrix. Okay, so 2 packs here for Ultrix, and then Peter after 3. And Puddin', we will grab another 3 here, and the rest going to the channel. Let's get into it. So a bunch of awesome pulls in this set. We have Force of Negation, of course, Urza, and a bunch of others. So let's see the pack ordering. We've got an Elemental. That's right, Prismatic Vista was another one. I think it goes around this way. First time we had art cards. So there we go. And Snow-Covered Lands. That was another big thing about this set. And rare here is Mist Syndicate Naga, along with Frostwalk Bastion, Crypt Rats, and Orescale Guardian. And I think in the commons we're just looking for Defile. Here we go. So that's over $1. We'll have a separate pile of those. And Ephemerate was the other one. Yeah. Okay, grabbing another pack. So we might have to do a bit of a card trick here to build the suspense. I know I do that for my short videos. Okay, so we've got our uncommons and anything. Oh, I saw a Putrid Goblin there. If there's anything in the commons or uncommons that I missed, just let me know. We've got an illusion. I think this is Echo of Eons. Not sure which way around it goes. That is indeed the one. And then we have a Snow-Covered Swamp, followed by Giver of Runes. Okay, this is a decent pull. And a Farmstead Gleaner. Yeah, so these boxes haven't really gone up hugely. I think they were on the uptick for a while. Currently about 210 US. So the per pack cost a little bit cheaper than Modern Horizons 2 at this stage. Llanowar Tribe, I think, was a decent uncommon. Okay, and then we'll go through. See if we can find Diabolic Edict. Ephemerate, here we go. That was the other one over $1. And we've got a Spider, so foil tokens as well. What's his name? Yorgmoth something. What was it? The Thran Physician, that's the one. And a Snow-Covered Forest. Ooh, an Echo of Eons. It's a mythic. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, and what else? We got a Goblin Oriflamme. Okay, so let's get into another pack here. So yeah, we opened an absolute ton of this when it was first released, and probably for the next 2 years. So it came out around June 2019. So coming up on 5 years old. And yeah, it seems like it wasn't that long ago, but actually is. And getting through here. And of course we have a Goblin. Yes, loving the goblins. And I forget what this one was about. That is Endling. That's right. We've got a Snow-Covered Island and Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Okay, let's do one more pack here for the channel. And then we'll get into the Patron packs, or at least a couple of them. Okay, going like this. And then we'll get through our commons. Defile, here's another one. So the reason I'm... What I Witch! Goblin Shaman, have to point that one out. The reason I'm setting those aside is those will probably be up on TCG Player for $1 a piece or somewhere in there. Which way around? There we go. That looks pretty cool. I forget what that one is though. It is Waterlogged Grove. And then we of course have a Snow-Covered Swamp and Cabal Therapist. Along with Feast of Fools, Lonely Sandbar, and Exclude. Alright, first patron here. We have Ultrix. Thank you for being a patron. And because this is a box break, patrons getting everything in their pack. Okay, so good luck. Let's see what we got here. So a Valiant Changeling. Sling Gang Lieutenant Goblin. I forgot about that guy. And let's see, anything in the commons here for Ultrix? No. But he does get a nice goblin token, so that's always fun. Here, riding the unicorn painted like a zebra or with a horn added to one, we've got Zalfarin Decoy. And then we have a snow-covered forest. Oh, and a waterlogged grove. Ding, 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 ding. I think that is still sleeve-worthy. And Abominable Tree Folk. So grab a sleeve here for Ultrix. Yeah, so these lands were pretty good at that time. On to the next. Still hunting for Urza and friends. And you might notice the playmat Ragavan. He is not actually in this set. He's in Modern Horizons 2. So we always like to hunt for the monkey. And another Sling Gang here. Thundering Jin. Do we get anything here? Goat Nap. That was one of my favourite artworks in this set. And, oh, a nice foil bear token. I think that's probably about $1 or so. And then, of course, we do have a whole bunch of slivers here. I think it's the first sliver is the one we're looking for. This is a Lancer sliver. And then we have a Snow-Covered Swamp, foil Ravenous Giant, and a Cloud Shredder sliver. Along with Dismantling Blow. Okay, so scooping it up here. For Ultrix, the best pull, I think the Waterlogged Grove with the Goblin token a close second. It's a little bit awkward here with all my layouts, but we'll get those set aside for you. Let's get into more channel packs. And I think pulling the bear, I don't think he was one of the big hits here, alas. Okay, what do we have in the next one? So, Regrowth, Secluded Step, Ravenous Giant, there he is again. Arkham's Astrolabe at one point was decent. I think it got banned though. I can't remember when that was. It was so long ago. We've got a Zombie. And art card is Scour All Possibilities. Followed by a Snow-Covered Mountain and On Thin Ice. Yeah, we're on thin ice with the pools here. We could do a little bit better than that, I would say. Alright, Urza. Can we pull an Urza? He was one of the big hits in this set. Sword of Truth and Justice. I think another one. Force of Vigor. Oh, here we go. Here's another big hit. Ranger Captain of Eos. It's a mythic. Okay, when the card trick goes horribly wrong. And Talisman of Conviction. Talisman of Hierarchy. And Tranquil Thicket. So those talismans are usually decent. And let's get over the commons here. And this was actually the first time they ever did art cards, believe it or not. I started collecting these until I realized it was a bit much. We've got Everdream and Snow-Covered Island and a foil Lightning Skelemental. I love the artwork on that one. Very cool. Okay, next packet. So have you opened any Modern Horizons? This is actually a fun set for drafting if you ever have the opportunity. Alright, Tribute Mage. Okay, that was a decent uncommon. I think it still is, but like I said, it's been a while since we've opened much of this, so some of the prices might have changed over time. And here we have some more fantastic artwork. It is Face of Divinity. We've got a Snow-Covered Plains and a Goblin Engineer. Okay, he's not the craziest pull, but I do love my goblins. Everdream and Munitions Expert. Speaking of, there's another one. Okay, so one of these days we're going to find Urza in here. I think if I keep talking about it, that will improve our chances. What do you reckon? We've got Lesser Manticore, or not a Manticore, a Masticore. Okay. And Weather the Storm, Putrid Goblin. Yes, got to highlight the goblins at every opportunity. Bird Token, Umezawa's Jitte. I think that's what that is. Quick check. No, Umezawa's Charm. Okay, I'm thinking of the earlier card then. Snow-Covered Mountain and Aria of Flame. Along with Wall of Blossoms and a Squirrel Nest. Didn't they reprint Squirrel Nest in Modern Horizons 2? No doubt they'll probably reprint a bunch of squirrels in Modern Horizons 3, which incidentally coming up next month. We'll be getting stuck into that. Looking forward to it. We've got an Alpine Guide and again hunting for Defile. Here we go. And also Ephemerate. I don't know if we'll find both. No. Oh, it's the Wartie Witch. Here she is again looking at an eyeball. That is fantastic. Snow-Covered Island. And Reap the Past, not the craziest pull. Face of Divinity and Talisman of Curiosity. Always happy to get one of those talismans. Those are consistently over $1. Except they have reprinted them recently a bunch of times, so not sure if that's still the case. We have a Good Fortune Unicorn. Webweaver Changeling. Stream of Thought, I remember that one. Okay. And Goblin War Party, yes, love it. A foil squirrel token, that's what you always wanted. Arkham's Astrolabe, right? And we have a Snow-Covered Forest and Crashing Footfalls, along with Rebuild. Okay, so the spice has dried up a little bit. I think we'll get through the rest of this row and then we'll get stuck into more Patron packs. Okay, what do we got here? Throes of Chaos, so remember that one. Soul Herder is decent. I think that's still over $1. Valiant Changeling, not so much. And continuing our quest through the commons. And goblins there once again. This, I think, is Seb McKinnon artwork. What is it, though? It is Force of Despair. We've got a Snow-Covered Mountain and Deep Forest Hermit. That is not what we were looking for, gotta be honest. So yeah, enjoying the opening so far. Like I said, it's been probably years since we opened a bunch of this, and then I transitioned over to Modern Horizons 2 for a lot of our openings. We have Urza's Rage, and I'm hoping to do the same with Modern Horizons 3. We might be a little bit light on those openings next month, but if the prices are decent, we'll be continuing on for the next couple of years. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, this guy, some giant frog dude. It is Excavating Anurid, Snow-Covered Island, and Prismatic Vista. Ding, 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 ding. We'll put that in the hits pile with the mythics. Vengeful Devil and Shatter Assumptions. Okay, so one more here from the first row. And then we'll zip over to our patrons once again. Patrons are like, hurry up, I want to see what I got. Patience, please. We have Glacial Revelation. And sadly, I have to admit, there are no Magic mini games here. Those did not appear until later sets. You might be fond of those. The Skelemental there, once again. Snow-Covered Mountain and Force of Despair. There it is. Nice artwork on that one. And Abominable Treefolk, along with Nantuko Cultivator. Okay, so let's move this a little bit. Let's go to our next patron here. We have Puddin. Thank you for being a patron. 3 packs of awesomeness coming right up. At least that's what we're hoping. So fingers crossed here for Puddin. We have Fact or Fiction. Llanowar Tribe, I think, is a decent uncommon. And we'll see if we can get him any of those nice commons as well. Goat Nap is in there as well. And art card. What is this? Some sort of ninja, vampire ninja? I forget what the name of the card is. Throat Seeker sounds about right. We've got a Snow-Covered Swamp and Dead of Winter. Okay, and Icehide Golem. So a little bit underwhelmed by that first one, gotta admit. Let's see what we can do in the next one here for Puddin. Let's see if I can get my card trick right. There are a whole bunch of cards to worry about. We have Fact or Fiction. And Nature's Chart, I don't think was anything crazy. And like I said, if you spot anything in the commons or uncommons that's decent, let me know. Now this has got to be a ninja, right? We have Ninja of the New Moon, along with a Snow-Covered Plains and a Foil Changeling Outcast and Plain-Bound Accomplice. Alright, and a Goblin Matron, awesome, and Talisman of Creativity. It's probably the best pull out of that pack. One more here for Puddin, and we'll get into more channel packs. And I don't think those will fit into your team bag there, so we'll just set them next to it. We have Forgotten Cave and a Rocks Veteran. Putrid Goblin. I bet you're excited about that one, because I certainly am. What is it? Is this Peshalik Mons? Goblin Chief? Or... yeah, it is Peshalik Mons. There we go. And a Snow-Covered Forest. What else? Oh, Silent Clearing. That is an awesome pull. We'll sleeve that up for you. And then we have Pillage and Rot Widow pack. So grabbing the sleeve. So it seems like the patrons are just going to scoop up these lands. Although the channel, we did get the Prismatic Vista there. So no real complaints from me. Alright, Urza, show us what you got. This is definitely going to be a longer opening. We've got 36 packs, so they do tend to take a while. And of course, we like to look at everything, don't we? We've got Baron Moore. And again, looking for a nice commons here. We've got a foil golem token. Not sure if that's decent or not. Here we have some weird looking beast. It is Headless Spectre. Got a Snow-Covered Island and a Cordial Vampire. Please come in. Hors d'oeuvres are on the table, as you can see. Nicely displayed there. And then Nantuko Cultivator and Ruination Rioter. Okay, next pack. So what was the bear? I can't remember what the bear's name was. The bulky bear. How about that? Okay, so Knight of Obnalia. Cleaving Sliver. Yeah, lots of slivers in this set. So if you want to build a sliver deck, this is probably a decent starting point. Here we have the Goblin Matron and a snow-covered forest along with a lightning skelemental. Okay. Soul Herder, not too shabby. Watcher for Tomorrow and Zalfrin Decoy. I still haven't figured out, is that a painted unicorn perhaps, or a zebra with a horn attached? Not sure. We've got the Crypt Rats and no uncommons there. They're at the back, of course, from the card trick. Okay, and then we have the Mastercore. I stood corrected earlier. Snow-covered plains and Genesis for the rare, along with First Slivers Chosen and Goblin Oriflamme. Still looking for the first sliver. That would be a pretty epic pull. Although I guess I can't complain too much about the pulls so far. Here we go. Expose the rare right away. We have Endling and Wall of Blossoms, the Orscale Guardian, Talisman of Hierarchy, decent. Okay then. And nothing standing out. I think that's a foil elephant. And Sword of Truth and Justice. There it is. That would be another nice one. Snow-covered mountain. I think this is what messed me up. We've got a foil Pondering Mage. And you'll notice those three things they're juggling. Isn't that a callback to that card Ponder with similar artwork? I think it is. Okay, we'll do, I think, 2 more packs after this, then we'll go to our next patron. We have a Thundering Jin, along with a Universal Automaton. And we don't want to go through the commons, we'll be here for hours. It's already a long enough video as it is. Oh, this one, yes, this would be a fantastic pull. So, what is it again? Sarah. Yes, Sarah the Benevolent, Snow-covered mountain, and a Goblin Engineer. Like I said, it's been ages since we've opened this. Face of Divinity and Regrowth. Okay, maybe we'll just do this one. And let's see what we get this time round. So, uncommons, we have Birthing Boughs, along with a Rank Officer. So we're at the commons here already. Wartime Witch! Got to point that out at every opportunity. And then this, what are we looking at here? Starts with an R, I think. It is Rebuild, that's the one. And a Snow-covered Swamp. And Ayula, Queen Among Bears. That's right. That was the bear I couldn't remember. Sadistic Obsession and Alpine Guide. Okay, so I'm going to move these commons out of the way before we have a terrible accident. Let's move on to our next patron here. We have Peter Sorensen. Thank you for being a patron. See what else we can get to go along with your foil Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. That was one of the Chaos pulls this month, the Chaos boxes. Okay, so going through the commons here. Gluttonous Slug, I had to point that one out. I know you may have missed that earlier when we zipped past it. Here's one of the lands. We have Silent Clearing. Okay, so that's the one we got for Puddin'. Snow-covered plains. And a Nether Spirit. Ooh, that is not the craziest. Saddled Rhyme Stag, Munitions Expert, Goblin, and Tribute Mage. Not too shabby. On to the next one here for Peter. Let's go Urza. Or what was the big hit? I think we might have got it already. The oh no, Force of Negation would be awesome. We're still hunting for that. Okay, so we've got an Undead Augur and a Pondering Mage. So we saw that earlier. And then Soul Herder here for the art card. Followed by Snow-Covered Plains, Foil, Iceberg Cancrix, and Future Sight. Okay then. Lava Belly Sliver. What did I say about slivers? Conifer Worm. And that is another pack. We've got one more here for Peter. Hoping for a crazy pull. Fingers crossed, everyone. Peter's probably wishing for Magic Minigames at this point. Well, let's see what we get in the next one. We've got the Orcish Hellraiser. Still nothing in Water Witch. Still nothing. Oh, here we go. Ephemerate. That's decent. And a foil zombie. And let me guess. Lava Belly Sliver, I think is that one. It's Enduring Sliver. Okay, I don't know my slivers. Snow-Covered Island. And Bizarre Trade Mage. Along with Shatter Assumptions and Forgotten Cave. Okay, so the pool's not the craziest there. I'll take care of the team bag situation here later. So we've got a bunch of packs left here. I don't think there's anything hiding in the box. I'll check that later. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 8 more packs. And yeah, I hope you're relaxed, enjoying the opening. I know this is a bit of a longer one, actually longer than I thought it would be, because we do like to talk about this set. We have Throes of Chaos, Wing Shards, and Shelter. Okay. And see if we can find... Oh, here we go, Ephemerate. Add that to the collection, which will be up on TCG Player real shortly, if it hasn't already. This one... I forget. That's actually a decent pull if we can find it. We have Ingenious Infiltrator, along with a Snow-Covered Forest. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Force of Negation. Here it is. I will sleeve that up later. And Cunning Evasion. So this is looking like a pretty spicy box. So if we can pull Sarah and Urza, I think this will be a truly worthy inclusion into the greatest hits playlist, the greatest hits in channel history. Link in the corner. Check it out. There's a Water Witch once again. I try not to do that too much because it hurts my vocal cords. And this looks like a Phyrexian, doesn't it? Mirrodin Besiege. That makes sense. And Snow-Covered Mountain. And Marit Lage's Slumber. And the legendary 2020 Black Avatar creature token. I remember that. Frostwalk Bastion. Grave Shifter. And Ingenious Infiltrator. I think that's a decent uncommon. Okay, so what are people thinking of Modern Horizons 3 so far? So it's spoiler week. They are showing all the stuff in the set. I must say it looks pretty overpowered, as you would expect. We've got a Hollowhead Sliver and more Sliver goodness. That reminds me, are Slivers back in Modern Horizons 3? I can't remember. And the Sword of... what's that? Sinew and Steel. Okay, not Truth and Justice. We've got a Snow-Covered Swamp. Archmage's Charm, I think that's bulky. Scale Up used to be good. I can't remember if it still is. Etchings of the Chosen. Okay, so we have 5 more packs of Modern Horizons. Can we find Sarah and Urza? Paging Sarah and Urza. We've got the Birthing Boughs here once again. Oneirophage. And keep... oh, here we go. Defile. There's another one to add to the collection. And then this... I forget what I'm looking at here. Pretty striking artwork though. It is Mind Rake, along with a snow-covered island. Oh, not bad. Nurturing peatland. So another one of the lands. Scuttling sliver. How many slivers are in this set? Holy moly. Oh, yes. That reminds me. The first sliver. We must find the first sliver to be complete with our slivers here. Once again, we've got the squirrel nest. Pyrophobia. What is this card hiding here? And they do want to stick together. Oh, here he is. Urza. Something Lord High Artificer. Is that the one? It is indeed. And a snow-covered plains. Foil. Shatter Assumptions. And Kaya's Guile. Along with a Lonely Sandbar and Vengeful Devil. Alright, down to the last three. And this is one of the longer videos on the channel, other than our live streams. Those tend to go for over 2 hours, the Patron live streams. Next up we have Firebolt and Amorphous Axe. Okay, skipping through here. I would probably save... Here's a foil goblin. I would probably save a bunch of time if I just skipped over the commons completely. Oh, Ren and 6. And I believe 6, just the tree dude, is in Modern Horizons 3. So a bit of a callback to before he combined with Ren. We've got the snow-covered mountain. Spiteful Sliver. He's just spiteful because he's not the first sliver. Generous Gift was a decent one, and a Lesser Mastercore. Okay, Urza, first sliver, Sarah, any of the above. We've got most of the other decent high-end pulls here. King of the Pride. And okay, so now we're in common mode. Gluttonous Slug. I will just point that out at every opportunity. And here we have, once again, a sliver. Any guesses? I have no idea. It is a Dregscape sliver. We've got a snow-covered swamp and a collector. Oof! That's the noise you make when you don't get the pull you're expecting. Sadistic Obsession and a Tempered Sliver. Final pack of Modern Horizons. And if you like modern openings, I believe we have a whole modern playlist. Link in the corner. Check it out. Alright, final pack here, Modern Horizons. We have a Secluded Step. Dregscape Sliver. And still hunting here. Nope. Alright. This is... Ooh, I can't remember that one. We've got Watcher for Tomorrow, a Snow-Covered Forest, Foil Stirring Address. Oh, Morathon the Boundless. Not bad. It's a mythic. I think it's probably about $5 these days, though. And a Talisman of Resilience to finish. So there we have it. The original Modern Horizons from 2019. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set. Did you get any crazy pulls? Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.